Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I am Paul, your host today for our today's webinar. Thank you for attending our webinar. So let's start. Uh, so I will introduce myself first. I am Paul Makasilhig, Sales Executive of Technologics. So, all right, we have our international attendee, Sir Pratik Kumar. Okay, good to know you were able to attend our webinar. So, Technologics for our mission is to provide a reliable, high quality, and cost effective solutions and service beyond client expectations. So, so we build our mission based based on what we can give, the solution that we can give for our clients. So the vision is to be recognized as the best solution and service provider in the product development and manufacturing industries. Okay. So about us technologies, we established in 2003. We highly regarded partner in the field of product design and development, which is the CAD, tool design and manufacturing, which is the CAM, and product data management. So today's webinar, we targeted to share about the product data management, right? Okay, for the milestone, at at the year 2006, we become Tier 1 partner of UGS PLM and NX. NX, before known as Unigraphic Solution. So, on the year of 2010, we are highly technology partner of MIRDC. MIRDC is the government in the Philippines that can, yeah, that are research development for metals. So, okay, to move on, we do a technical partnership on academic, which is the schools. And one of the highest school in the Philippines in engineering is Mapua. We do a training, technical partnership there. Also seminars, workshop, event sponsorship. So, and also you can see at the bottom of the pic of the screen the MOA signing for the government, which is the MIRDC, Metal Industry Research and Development Center. Okay po. So, to move on. So, we do a marketing campaign, regular session for non-customer. Not only we do a service for customers, we also do for the non-customer, which is the technical workshop. It's a hands-on training and also a appreciation training. Okay, move on po. So for the online support ticketing system is a knowledge-based system. It's easy to access because this is an online access to. So how you can reach us? You can reach us by on our website. You can create your concern, and also you can email us. So we can directly give support on your concern, and also the agents who will help you, which is our well-trained application engineers. Okay, next slide, please. So, Technologics is located in the Philippines. HB De La Costa Street, Makati City, Philippines. And also, this is our link for our website, www.technologics.com.ph. So, you can, if you visit our website, you can see the promos, also our series of webinar. This is a series of webinar. You can register ahead on time on there. So also you can check the topics of the webinars. Uh, it's already plotted on our website. So you can see our telephone number there. You may call us for inquiries. Also, you may email us. Okay. So to start the demo, I will introduce our application engineer. Uh, he is the highly highly trained application engineer of technologies. His name is Aldrin Matosinos. Let's welcome him. Okay, I will pass the mic for Sir Aldrin. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Paul, for that introduction for our company and also for me as well. So, good afternoon sa lahat, and welcome to our webinar for Team Center. And for this instance, I will be showcasing now the Team Center X instant on PLM. Okay, so for this one, I will introduce first what is a full-featured PLM software, wherein we use for product development and the life cycle of our resources. So in our scope, of course, that we getting to know all of our designs, lahat ng mga projects natin. So kailangan secured siya. So in that note sa PLM kailangan may data access rights tayo, and then of course the ability to secure all of the files. And then of course since that we have um, a very would say a top secret files in your case. So we need to able to reuse it, and then all of the resources that we have garnered for our organization will be reused in that process. And then of course, sa PLM also, we are in an organization wherein we need to streamline all of our work processes. So we need to have certain workflows to initiate efficiency. And then since that manufacturing companies are keen to multi-CAD environment, so PLM software needs to be have a shareability access for a multi-CAD environment. Okay, and then for us to reach the time to market. So in a business process, what is the fundamentals of having a PLM software in our organization? Kasi kailangan lang naman natin na i-consolidate lahat ng mga benefits dito. So una sa lahat, Team Center is a single source of product data. Why? Siemens is having a solution wherein most of the companies are struggling with finding files, and then since that they are inclined with file managers or any manual thing to search for a file, gives non-value added activities, which is a downside for the organization. But here, Team Center is showing you all of the relative files in that matter. And then, of course, since that we are talking about files that we need to consider, and then we are in a team, we need to have a simple process execution wherein we need to use a standardized workflow that is based on the best practice. And then, as I've said before, a PLM software should be catering in a multi-CAD environment. So Teamcenter is known for being integrated with MCAD and ECAD design software for managing all of the data. And since that we have seen the fundamentals, what are the essential benefits from an organization wherein you will be able to have a team center in your regard? So let's differentiate kung ano yung meron kang PLM or no PLM. So on this case, so since that we are leveraging for the reusing of data, and then of course the searchability, that we are able to see the files that we need in our respective projects. So we are rising up the reusing of the existing data that we have so far. And then of course we are increasing the time that we are having non-value added activities such as searching for a file for at least 5 to number of hours. So instead of you being productive, you will be having this kind of downgrade, and then you have other things to consider for you to meet the lead time that you are targeting. And then also, since that we are talking about data, so dito magbe-benefit yung mga designers, engineers, or anything that is in the engineering department wherein we are using all of the files that we have so far. So we can find it on the fly, and then of course using it in our process. So in our topics for this one is that here in Team Center, we can find and reuse data. And then since that meron tayong mga parating na mga bago, new employees in that regard, so how can we work smarter with the use of Teamcenter X? And then since that we are talking about Teamcenter X, this is the time that we will discussing about managing bill of materials, the designs, the documents for our projects. And then once that we have managed everything, so we need to execute in a process for a certain workflow. And then if there is a time that we need some changes, so how do we manage it with the use of Teamcenter X? Okay, so let's discuss first how to find and reuse data in Teamcenter X. As I've said before, from the time that we are searching files without these kind of technologies, we are struggling to find one. And there are loads of files that we need to consider, and then what are the relative files that we need to get so that the project would be successful in that matter. So paano naman kung maghahanap tayo and then we are consuming a lot of time? So Teamcenter can help you with that. So in this presentation, I would like to share to you this video wherein we actually searching for a file. So on this presentation, we are searching for a battery in this case. So it is just like Google. So all you have to do is to search for that file, and then it will give you the results. As you can see the relative files that is used from this file that we have searched for, the history, kung ano yung mga pinagagawa sa kanya. Then of course, attachments that side, saka kung saan siya ginamit, where it was being used. So we can actually open everything in that process. And not only that we can search easily in Teamcenter X, we can actually provide visualizations by using the Teamcenter visualization features for in our previous Teamcenter applications. So as you can see right here, we are not using any CAD software. We are just using Teamcenter X on the cloud, which is on the browser that we are showing you right now. And it has the capability of some features of the CAD. So if I am just a checker or just a manager who wants to see the project, kung nasa na siya, so I can view it from here. And not only CAD softwares, but also documents such as these as well. As you can see, we can leverage all of the process of checking them out on the fly without going back and forth in our file managers to grab on it. So kapag na-check na lahat, no, okay na sa'yo as a manager, you can submit it on a workflow para mag-move on na tayo dun sa another step for our product or any project. Ngayon, punta naman tayo on how do we work smarter with Teamcenter X. I will give you an example that a new employee comes into play, and then he has trained 1 to 2 months of this software, and still he is just new to the technology. And how can he cope up with the process that other of his colleagues are doing? Okay, for this for this demonstration, Teamcenter has an additional feature called for the Teamcenter Assistant, wherein it collects all of the history of what are the frequently used features in Teamcenter X, and then can be viewed here from the ones who are using this one. Not only the ones who are new to this process, but also to the veterans as well. Kasi dito, kung nakalatag na lahat yung mga madalas nating nagagamit na mga features, Teamcenter X is helping to minimize the number of clicks for you to do, and then of course the travel of mouse as well for you to finish your process in a workflow. So as you can see right there, by means of clicking all of the features that I need, I can easily put it in a workflow on that process. Okay, so now let's move on to managing bill of materials. As I've said before, we are doing some projects. So let's say that we are catering with a large assembly wherein we need to consider each of the sub-assemblies and other parts for us to get our project done and released. No. So at this point, how do we able to do that in just a browser and it is in the cloud? So in Teamcenter X, we
In
are
this demonstration, you'll see how easy it is to manage your BOM inside Teamcenter. Mechanical, electrical, and software
so on this process, actually, for the bill of materials, we are able
and software
to give
information
you
can all
the
be found in a Teamcenter BOM. Here, you're working with the hand drill assembly. Using the tree view, you can expand and collapse the BOM structure with ease.
okay. So on this process, actually, we are doing
To get to the
the
data you need. You can easily view
bill of
documents
materials
that are
here.
related to the
So as
BOM
you can see,
and
by
see additional
opening up the
information
3D
around each
model of
item.
this, for example, the hand drill,
You can
we are able
visualize the
to
BOM
see all of
structure
the
without needing
sub-assemblies
to
and the
access the CAD
prior
authoring tools they were designed
parts
in.
here. So now,
You
as
can measure and
the
perform other
checker for this
functions
one,
to
so I
analyze the BOM.
need to be keen on the parts that needs to be released on this
Here, you're
matter.
performing a
As
section
I've
of the
said
BOM to
before,
help you get a
Teamcenter
clear
X has the
understanding of its
capabilities
components.
for the CAD. So CAD softwares out there like
And
sectioning,
as you continue
measuring,
to
and then of
navigate to
course
different
markups
components within the
for
BOM
us to
structure,
use on
related
leveraging
information is
our
at your
communication with
fingertips.
the team. So now there are also ways for us to check
With
by means
Teamcenter,
of
you have
the
complete
certain
visibility to where
capabilities
items
of
are used.
Team
This
Center
is
X,
especially
and
helpful
then
when you need to
also
understand
we
items
can
affected from
able to
changes.
see the relationships of
Teamcenter has the
the products
flexibility
of
to let you work how you
one
want,
part to
with the
another.
option to view your BOM
So
using
that's how
different
we
views.
manage it. And then with the simplest tools and UI from here, we are able to see how can we leverage on the managing of bill of materials. So as I've said before, also we are concerned with designs as well with the use of the CAD softwares. As a designer and of course a mechanical engineer out there, uh, you need to integrate the capability of the CAD to Teamcenter, since that once you have done your designs, you need to transfer your files to Teamcenter so that it will go to the workflow process, and then it will be checked by your colleagues out there. In Teamcenter, you can actually
In this
integrate your
demonstration, you'll
CAD
see how
softwares
Teamcenter
by
brings
the use
PLM inside
of
mechanical CAD
integrations
systems
like
to
this
help you
one.
work smarter.
For this
You're a
case,
design engineer
we
working to
can
complete the
integrate
design of a hand
Teamcenter
drill
X by
using
the use
NX.
of NX integration.
Here, we
So
see
as you
some
can
great
see right
search
here,
and
we
filtering
are in the
capabilities to
UI
help you
of
get to the right
NX.
data quickly,
And
and
there
all
is an
without leaving
interface
the
also
mechanical
for
CAD tool that you're
Teamcenter
familiar
inside
with.
of it as well. In this task, we are
When you
now
find what you're
pulling
looking
up
for,
the
you can
assembly that
open
we
it up
need to
directly in
consider for
NX.
this project. Let's say that we have now the assembly
Within
here, and then we
NX,
need
you
to
can search in
consider the
Teamcenter for more information. Here, we're looking for a housing component to add to your drill assembly. Once you find the component you need, you can view the information around it before
okay.
finally adding it to
So
your
okay,
assembly.
on this matter, actually,
The
on this
Teamcenter X
assembly, we are
integration
now
ensures that the
putting up
design work you're
the
doing
part
in NX
here
is
on
kept
the
in sync with
assembly, so
Teamcenter,
that we need to
so your
update
teams are
it.
always
And
working
then
to the right data.
once
When your work is saved, you can
the
easily
part
get
and
back to
the
the
assembly
Teamcenter
has
view
been
and
updated
submit your
in
work to a
that
design
process, we
approval
can now
workflow.
submit it in the workflow. So in this case, we are not only that we are now going to use our CAD software and not going out on any other UI from one place to another. We can actually do our workflow process inside of NX. Okay. On that matter, ang pinakita ko naman is that most of the mechanical engineers will benefit from, since that we are using a CAD software with the use of Teamcenter X. So how about we use Teamcenter X with an integration for electrical CAD software out there. So like this one, Mentor Pads. So on this process, this application is connected with Teamcenter X also. And like I have shown before, they are actually, all of the process will be connected just like what is in X. So here, this designer is pulling up the PCBs that he need to consider for this project, so that he can validate and make some revisions out of this part that he is using. So all of the details and all of the parameters that is embedded with this design, we can actually see it on this software. As you can see, this has been pulled out from Teamcenter X. And then once that we have checked and validated all of our designs for this one, and we can also save this one to our Team Center. As you can see right there, there is an exclusive tab on that software. So on this case, since that I have presented to you the integrations from MCAD to ECAD software out there, here are the integrations that is available in Siemens. So on this case, on the mechanical design, it is available on NX, Solid Edge, and SolidWorks. And the electronics, Enterpads, and Altium Designer. And then there are future integrations that is coming out for Teamcenter X. Actually, this is Team Center X is like the Team Center that we have known for, and as you have remembered, there are many of the integrations as well that is included on the on-premise software that is not included here, but it will be soon be integrated here, and then Siemens will provide the information on when and what are the integrations that will be included with Team Center. Okay, so now for this demo, we are able to integrate designs. So how about we integrate the documents? Since that not only that we are considering designs as engineers, we are also doing some paperwork. So such as specification, costing, and so on, spreadsheets, something like that. So paano tayo magma-manage ng documents, no? So here, not only that we
In
can
this
integrate it
demonstration,
with
you'll see
CAD,
how
we can
Teamcenter brings
also
PLM right
integrate
inside
it with
Microsoft Office tools
our
to help you work
document
smarter.
management.
Here, you're working on a motor specification inside Microsoft Word. When ready, you use the Teamcenter Ribbon UI to save this document and check it into Teamcenter. Note, you can also perform other PLM functions here, right in the and the authoring tool that you're familiar with. You submit the document to a Teamcenter review process, where the right users in Teamcenter will be able to immediately see the updates and start the review. Now let's take a look at the document in Teamcenter. With great search and filtering capabilities, you can easily find documents, similar to how you would search for parts and assemblies in Teamcenter. Once you find what you're looking for and select it, you see information around the document. Note that PDF files are automatically generated at check-in, so anyone with access can easily view it. Here, using the Teamcenter viewer, you create a markup on the document to help communicate specific needs with your team. Teamcenter provides full traceability between your documents and parts. You see the parts related to the document and the documents related to the part. This is especially useful when data needs to change. You can ensure you update all the necessary parts and documents.
Okay, now that I have shown you the how to manage documents, so how about we are now executing all of the processes that we need to consider for having all of the projects ready. So here we have the demonstration on providing this part that we need to do it in a workflow. So, for example, I am done with my design, then I will put it in a development release workflow. So here, Team Center has the capability to provide the assigned personnel for for this for this workflow. And then once that we have that workflow process now, they will be able to uh, receive some notifications with the respective items that we have attached to it. So since that we are attaching an item, so all of its relative files that is considered as well, and then we are able to see the notifications on the workflow and who are the reviewers and all of the files that we have here. And if in case that we are now okay with all of the files that presented here, we can now approve or reject the product or the data that we have so far in that workflow. And as time goes on, so you will be able to see the status of the project in that regard. Okay, this time now, we are now finished with the workflow. Let's say that uh, we have done our project and then it was been released to the market, and then the client has provided an info that there is something wrong with the product and we need some changes, or it has not been released and then we have seen uh, something that we need to consider to for a change. So how do we manage that? So in Team Center, there is also a
Let's take a look
capability
and
to
see how
manage
Teamcenter
changes.
easily manages the changes you're involved in. With this interactive change dashboard, you can drill down to search for and see the types of changes managed and understand change dates and maturity levels. You'll start work on this ECN as you've been notified of a field issue on a hand drill. You need to perform a change to replace the gearbox. With Teamcenter Change Management, you're able to determine the impact of making a change to an item across your company. Here you see the complete gearbox and the items it's used in. When you select the hand drill and add it to the ECN Impacted Items list, you're presented with other items that would be affected by the change, in this case, the owner's manual. And as you can see from this view, you get complete traceability to everything affected by the change. To address the change and fix the gear issue, you're revising the top-level assembly that contains the gearbox. In this case, the handrail. With the new revision of the handrail, you select the complete gearbox and make a new iteration. The Affected Items view now shows the solution items for the ECN, including the new revision of the handrail to hold the new gearbox you replaced, and the new revision of the owner's manual. And finally, a change summary is automatically created for you. This will help you to quickly and easily see what's changed.
Okay. So we have seen how Teamcenter can manage the changes that we have so far, and how it impacted all of the data that we have for that project. So now that I have discussed one of the key features in Teamcenter X, so let's see how it is done in the software live. Okay, I will just pull out here the okay, right here. So so we are now in the environment of Teamcenter. So let's say I am now doing the design of the of a crankshaft for this matter, and then I need to consider the design from here. Okay, so I will be just pulling up uh, the file that I will be in this case and showcasing how it is integrated with NX. Okay, so moment we will be able to see the routing of the uh, station to NX so that we can work on with the file that we have. Okay, at this point, I will be explaining to you what will I do from here. So the first step that I will going to do, first thing, I'm a designer for this procedure, and then I will be uh, showcasing the design that I will be considering and then transfer it to Teamcenter. And then once the design has been made, so I will be passing it on to a workflow so that the checker will be able to check and approve or reject the file that I have. Okay, so at this point, so I will be uh, okay, so I will be showing this design to our checker, and then once it has been approved, you will be able to see uh, the process on or the status of the process where it is right now, and what is the where is the process is going to. Okay, let's say that I will import a file right here, so that I could show you. Just here. Okay, as I have going to in my file, so I will be able to provide you the designs that I have so far with this. Okay. Okay, so let's say that I will be doing a file right here for this matter. So I am doing my process so that I could give you the idea on how built here in the software. Let's just speed this one out.
All right.
Alright.
While
While
waiting
waiting
for the
for the
demo.
demo.
Okay. So thank you everyone for attending this webinar. So let's start for our Q&A. You may you may you may chat us for any questions. All right. I think we don't have any questions today. So So let's start for our announcement. Technologics is have announcements. Okay, next slide po for the announcement. So the announcement will be shared with our one of our team. Sir Aldrin, kindly share. All right, thank you for attending for our webinar. All right, thank you.